Welcome back. In this video, we are going to take a look into a tool of SEMrush called Keyword Gap. This is an extension of their competitor keyword research tool. Basically, what this tool will do is it will try to find keyword by comparing multiple domains. They can work something like if you have multiple competitor domain, maybe you can enter all the keywords here and it will try to find keyword gap opportunities depending on your website also. So that is how this tool will work, where we provide multiple websites and it will analyze keyword gap between them. So this is the tool. You can access to this tool by various section. Most common way is to through competitive research keyword gap. You can find this tool, and once you are here, you can add up to five different competitors here to analyze it. I have added four different competitors just for an example use case. And once you added a domain, or you can add a subdomain or an exact URL subfolder, you can compare it as much as you want on a different level of domain. For example, you might want to compare the keywords for a old domain, or now we already know from keyword research tutorial that one URL can rank for thousands of keyword. So you can maybe even compare an exact URL. So depending on your need, you can choose the keyword, the URL structure. Then you can select a database. For example, do you want to compare keyword gap for organic keyword, paid keywords, or product listing ad keywords? So depending on your need, you can choose the sections here. Once you have selected the data set you want, just click on compare. Then it will start to prepare the database for you. For example, here we are seeing all the different domains available we compare and top opportunities which we are missing out. In this example, I just selected SEMrush as my website. That's the reason we are seeing whatever the opportunities missed by SEMrush is shown here. So you can have your own domain here, and depending on whatever the opportunities you are missing, it will show you that data for you. It's showing me the data for organic keyword. If I go for paid keywords, it will show paid keyword database. And if I come back to organic keyword, it will show me organic keyword database. Remember, if the company or the website is doing paid keywords, then only we will see the data for paid keywords. Similarly with PLA keywords also. So organic keyword is the most common we will be using. We are seeing the domain, whatever the data we added here as well. Then we have a filter screen here which filters all the values to see only the data we are interested on. Top opportunity already I have told missing, which we are completely missing out, because this data analysis currently think that we are the owners of SEMrush. So it's saying as a SEMrush owner, I'm missing out on all these keywords. So that is keyword, and weak opportunities also shown here. And we have a keyword overlap of how much keyword we are overlapping with all the different competitors, and how big is the database. In this example, SEMrush has the biggest organic reach with around targeting 400,000 plus keywords, and all the other keyword websites are coming below that. Then we are seeing keyword details. Here if you see, we can sort of by each on every single domain. In this case, I have selected SEMrush, but I can just click on a different example and automatically the data will be adjusted for me. For example, I selected Ahref as me, so it's saying me shared all the keywords which are shared among all the websites which I have added. It should going to show me that with the number of ranking positions. So I know that if, let's say for example, if SEMrush is me, then I know I'm doing really well on this position. Maybe this is something I have to improve on. So I can see a quick level comparison between all the domains I have added with the volume, keyword difficulty, CPC, competitive density results section of it. Then we are seeing missing, like as Ahref, whatever the keywords which I'm missing completely. So you can see these keywords does not have any ranking. So if I'm creating blog content for Ahref, ideally I try to create content for this and optimizing it for these keywords. So this is what missing completely shows. Weak is where I'm ranking on a very bigger or on a very lower amount of positions compared to my competitors. So you can see, for example, for the keyword Google Search Console, I'm ranking around on 21st position, where SMrush is ranking 7 and Moz is 9. So that is how we seeing the weak section. Strong is where we are actually strong in certain keywords and where others are doing badly compared to us. So that is strong. Untapped is where we are still not fully trying to use this particular keyword. These are option for us. You can check it out because you can see some other competitors also not fully created content on. For example, something like local guide program, only SMrush has a 32 ranking. Maybe something else like Google image search, only SMrush has 10 position. These does not have any or very lower amount of search position. Unique is where the uniquely, like for example, only me is ranking for these keywords. Whatever the keywords on like that, it will show to me. Finally, all, which will add all these keywords and show me all the database for me. So that is how we see all the details for section here. If you scroll down, you can see the data and it shows me 100 data every single page, and I can keep on going into this and I can use the filters here to filter and see have a more managing management more easy to manage data. For example, it shows around 578,000 keyword. Maybe with one filter like saying that I need to only focus on keywords which has more than 100 searches, I automatically sort that keyword data to just 230,000. So maybe if you turn on some keyword difficulty section, it goes even further. Intent based advanced filter, with advanced filter you can do a lot of different stuff here as well. So depending on your need, you can filter it. So that is what keyword gap tool does. It basically helps you to find keyword opportunities by comparing either your domain or multiple competitor domain with each other to show all the hidden opportunities and ranking opportunities available for your business.